Okay, we're a little bit behind this evening. I appreciate everyone's patience. We're going to start 32 minutes after the hour, and I'm calling the General Committee meeting to order for January the 8th. This meeting is being held in person and electronically in accordance with the Municipal Act. Before we go to the consent agenda, we're going to go to comments from our outgoing student mayor. Nyla Francis is representing Codrington Public School and was sworn into office on December the 4th, 2024 for the term of office. And I'd like to invite Nyla up to the podium to provide comments, or actually up to the desk to provide comments about your experience as student mayor. Nyla, the floor is yours.
Good evening, Mayor Niddle, City Council, City staff, and everyone here in attendance tonight. My name is Nyla Francis, and I am grateful to have represented Codrington Public School as student mayor since December 4th, 2024. Throughout the council meetings that I have attended as student mayor, I have had the remarkable opportunity to listen to different topics and debates revolving around our city and meet some incredibly kind and welcoming people. This program provides such a deep appreciation for students to learn about municipal politics, and I am beyond grateful to have had the opportunity to participate in it. Throughout my time as student mayor, I have learned invaluable lessons that I plan to carry throughout my life about leadership, civic engagement, and the importance of working together to create a positive change for such a vibrant community in Barrie. I'm truly thankful for this opportunity, as I am currently interested in pursuing a career in law, and this new perspective on the City Council has enhanced my interests in the work field. Thank you to all the members of City Council for providing me with this opportunity, as I will always cherish this experience.
So now, on behalf of Barrie City Council and on behalf of certainly the entire corporation, the clerk staff, and everybody, we want to say congratulations and recognize your service, your worship as student mayor, and wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Would you like a quick photo? Yeah. My parents came down for me too. My mom actually gave me a copy of the photo in the speech last year, so.
Dad's never done this.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Nyla. Thank you for the comments and for sharing some of your experiences. I'm just going to grab my notes here and move on to the consent agenda. For the consent items, I'll read out the title associated with the recommended motions on the agenda. Members of General Committee may ask that an item be held for further discussion. If it's not held, the motions deemed to be approved on consent, no further discussion. The item will take place at General Committee, and the recommended motions will go forward to the next City Council meeting for consideration. The first item is actually to move into the reference and special committees. The report of the Finance Committee and Responsible Governance Committee dated December 11th, 2024. Councillor Harvey, do you have a quick summary of the meeting for us before we go through the motions?
Yeah, thank you, Mayor Nuttall. We met on December the 11th. All 4 members of committee were present, along with 4 other members of council and 16 staff members. We received the committee report from the International Relations Committee. Along with that, some recommendations that came out of that in regards to the International Relations Committee Reserve Fund, along with the Youth Ambassador Global Perspectives Program in regards to travel in regards to the program, along with continuing to fund the Global Perspectives Program at Innisdale Secondary School for the remainder of this term of council. We also had another piece on the Youth Ambassador Program and that staff were directed to investigate the feasibility of developing an alternative youth ambassador program and to report back to the International Relations Committee. The last thing that we had was our Q3 to Q4 2024 internal audit status from staff, which did not turn up any red flags to speak of. And also included in that review was an audit of the Barrie Public Library, which also came in with no red flags and some minor recommendations that staff will work with them. And I guess the biggest thing that came out of that meeting was direction to the library to look at a additional boutique-style library space for the northwest section of the city.
Thank you for the update, Councillor Harvey. So we're going to move into the actual motions. FRG1, International Relations Committee Reserve Fund. It's approved. FRG2, Youth Ambassador Global Perspective Programs. It's approved. FRG3, Youth Ambassador Program. It's approved. FRG4, Q3 to Q4 2024 Internal Audit Status Update. It's approved. We'll move into the staff reports. The zoning bylaw amendment application for 124, 180, and 228 Mackay Road in Ward 7. That is approved on consent. DEV 002-25, the zoning bylaw amendment application, 12 Ottaway Avenue in Ward 2. That's approved on consent. And just a reminder, if there's individuals who are with us on either of the development applications or any of the other items that we've approved that would like to make a deputation next week, to reach out to the clerk's office in order to be able to do so and provide that information. That's either in favor or against any of the things that we've approved this evening. And number 7, there's no reports of officers. Number 8, there's no items for discussion. Number 9, there's no information items. So we are at inquiries. I'm going to ask Deputy Mayor.
I have none. Thank you.
He has none. How about you, Councillor Nixon? Councillor Congle and Corser? Oh, there we go. Councillor Harris, I got to take her.
Hey, thank you, Mayor Nuttall. I have one, and I'll through you to Ms. Banfield. We've had a bit of discussion about this, so maybe just for the benefit of our public. All of us from Barrie have certainly watched with interest as the Essa Road intersection and the highway's been moved and the road's been moved and the ramps have been moved. It's been an incredible process to watch. However, at times there's been issues with traffic movement, whether it be the lights or whether it be signage. I know there's been some received some questions about the lane ending just on Essa as just past Fairview, the one. So I just wanted to maybe, Ms. Banfield, if you wouldn't mind giving a little bit of description of what our role is in this as it relates to the control of that area and signage and traffic movements and what's recently happened as it relates to some recent challenges that have been identified regarding a lane that ends and people's understanding of how that works.
Through you, Mayor Nuttall, to Councillor Harris. So ultimately, those projects that are run by the Ministry of Transportation, and they're responsible for the contractors and the signage and kind of all of the managing of those projects. Sometimes there's temporary lights. It really depends. As you pointed out, the projects are fluid. They move quickly. Sometimes our residents do notice a sign not in the right spot, or street lights or the temporary lights not working with good timing. And so they're doing the exact right thing by reaching out to their councillors. They often can reach out to Service Barrie, and we have contacts at the MTO, and we just pass those comments on to our contacts there. So the residents are doing, as I said, exactly what they should, and then most often those things do get corrected quite quickly. And as I said, it really isn't necessarily, it's just that things move quickly, and sometimes our residents notice things before city staff do or ministry staff do.
Thank you very much, and thank you as well for I know the communication about the lane ending sign, which is much appreciated. So thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Harris. Are there any other inquiries around the table? Seeing none, we're going to move on to announcements. Deputy Mayor?
I have none.
Councillor Kunga, you definitely have an announcement.
I have an announcement for all the pickleball players in the city. Bum, bum, bum. I may have gotten my husband paddles for Christmas, so we'll see how that goes. My announcement, though, is we're welcoming on the topic of economics and business community. Everyone's been asking what's happening to the Sears component of Georgia Mall in Ward 3. So I'm happy to share that Stephen Fry is actually a local Barrie boy returning with a business opportunity. And so on Friday, January the 24th, be pleased to join Mayor Nuttall and other members of council in the community as Pickleplex is opening up in that space. And so wanting to share that news, because I know the pickleball community, I think as we always want to advertise and support our local facilities, those are at capacity this winter too in other areas. So I'm happy to see that space as well as just other really creative ways in which we are converting existing infrastructure into different uses. So I think it'll be interesting to step foot and see how that's been renovated internally to the old Sears building. And yeah, just exciting commercial business opportunities happening in Ward 3, and that's one of many that seem to be in the planning department's books.
Perfect. Are we playing doubles against somebody in the inaugural match, or?
Well, your ankle's better, so I was hoping to take you on for singles and see how it goes, but I think Deputy Dude might want to help you out there.
That's not a pretty sight. Deputy Dude and myself would not do a good job at that. On our south end, is there any announcements? Seeing none. Okay. I have a few, so if you bear with me. Barrie Transit is welcoming rider feedback as part of the revised Phase 2 plan as part of the new transit network. Riders can take on online survey to share their feedback on the planned Phase 2 changes until January 10th, 2025. For more information, please visit barrie.ca/new transit network. On behalf of myself and council, I want to congratulate staff in Access Barrie on winning 3 Marcom Awards for 2024. The city received the following awards: the Platinum Award for its curbside collection changes in Phase 1 communication plan, the Gold Award for the 2024 Air Show, an honorable mention for the dedication event for Major General Richard Romer. So congratulations, and if you could pass that on, please, Ms. James Reid. The City of Barrie is pleased to announce that the provincial government is investing $1 million for a new regional innovation center in Barrie. This investment will build on the existing investments that the city's made into the Sandbox Center to support businesses and entrepreneurs. The new center in Barrie will mark the 17th regional innovation center in the province. This is the first new innovation center in the last 15 years, and so I think we're incredibly lucky to have received that. And Mr. Prowse, I know that you'll pass on our thanks to Stephanie Schlichter and the entire economic development team, because I know that they are integral inside of that process. And I think council should also recognize that we did contribute the $25,000 to bring on the consultant to apply for this, which was successful in the end. So I think that that's obviously money well spent supporting that initiative. And the final, I know we're maybe not in full view tonight, but to Craig Bush and the entire team at the Sandbox, congratulations and thank you for all the work that you've done. A friendly reminder that this week Christmas trees will be collected weekly for the rest of the month. Please have your tree placed curbside by 7 a.m. Make sure it's visible at the end of the driveway and not hidden by snowbanks. For information, please visit barrie.ca/winter consideration curbside collection. That's winter consideration curbside collection. On-street overnight parking restrictions are in effect from December 1st until March 31st, 3 to 6 a.m. within the downtown business improvement area, and from 12 until 7 on any of the hybrid streets or waterfront parking lots, 12 to 5. For more information, visit barrie.ca/snow. The circulation list for December the 18th. Do we have any items that need to be dealt with? Seeing none. From December the 24th. December the 24th. That is Deputy Mayor.
Thank you, Mayor Nuttall. I'd like to refer C5 241224 it's the open letter from the physicians in regards to the warming center and homeless to infrastructure.
All right, so there's a referral to the Infrastructure Committee. Are any questions or concerns from members of council? And I'll take the vote. All those in favor? It carries. We'll move to January 8th, 2025. Okay, I'm seeing none for January 8th. That means 7:47 p.m. on January the 8th, we are adjourned. Thank you to members of committee and certainly the previous committee for the work that you've done this evening. Thanks, everybody.